Meanwhile, non-governmental organizations and aid groups have arrived in Nkomazi in Mpumalanga to provide relief to families affected by the floods. Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela is following that story for us. Mweli, a national state of disaster, as we now know, has been declared to deal with the aftermath of the flooding there. How has that development been received where you are? All right.
At the moment is that we are seeing a briefing that is currently underway here at the Joint Operation Center here in Gamhlushwa, and quite a number of different stakeholders meeting here. We've got members of the police service, we've got a team from Red Cross, we also have got a team from the Gift of the Givers, as well as a team from the local municipality. As you know that indeed at a national level there has been that declaration of a state of disaster, and this is something that many people have been calling for so that there can be help coming from the side of government as well as any other organizations to assist on the ground. Let me speak to the manager of Red Cross in Mpumalanga. Her name is Heta Mutotsi. Pardon me about that. Just give us a picture of how has been the situation on the ground from your point of view, and tell us about the work that you'll be doing on the ground.
Thank you very much. As the South African Red Cross Society, our mandate as a humanitarian organization is to alleviate human suffering. We are here to offer support to the affected households and beneficiaries. Currently, we have volunteers who are deployed in different villages to conduct assessment and later on distribute relief items. We have provided so far with blankets, mattresses, buckets, and some clothes for the affected beneficiaries. As you can see, the situation is quite tricky because there are some villages that we are not able to reach. Well, with cars we can't reach, with food some are accessible, but we have bridges that have fallen down. We still have lots of water, and rain is still busy. Thank you.
And then I understand that you are not just going there to provide the food and blankets, but also especially on the families that still have got people who are missing, providing that social support. Is that something that you are doing?
Yes, we have two of our social workers who are working closely with the Department of Social Development. Our role as Red Cross, we are offering psychosocial support to the bereaved families. We are also there to just ensure that the mental state, disasters also affect your mental state. Your mental state is coming okay.
All right, and then how big is your team, or will you be working with other organizations? For instance, we know that you're a non-governmental organization. Will you be collaborating with other organizations on the ground?
Yes, as I mentioned, we are auxiliary to government, so it's our mandate to also work with government departments. We currently have 20 volunteers in Nkomazi only, and we are also deploying other volunteers and officials from our head office and from the different local municipalities to come and assist. We are working with social development, we are working with the Etlhanzeni district municipality and the local municipality as well.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us. That's the provincial manager of Red Cross, Heta Mutotsi, briefing us about the work that they are doing on the ground. Their teams are just behind me. We are expecting them. They were supposed to leave at 8 a.m., so they are getting a briefing. So they will be now going to different areas that are severely affected to provide that much needed relief.
Mweli, thanks very much for that update. He's live to us there in Mpumalanga. Of course, that's one of 7 provinces badly affected by the floods. A national state of disaster has now been declared.